Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Startup Showcase, a new project in which we showcase various startups that we encounter in our startup scouting process in Eastern Europe. During this month, we have focused on Romanian startups, and today we have as guest Florin, who is co-founder of MOCAPP, a platform for influencers. Hi, Florin. Welcome to the club.
Hi, Mircea. Thank you very
Just
much.
a little bit about the platform. What does it do?
MOCAPP is the Romanian influencer marketing platform helping brands and agencies to optimize their marketing campaigns.
How did you come up with the idea? What's the background story?
I am an artist and also a musical producer, and I have a big career here in Romania. And in respect to the creative industry, I saw the opportunity to work with brands and agencies. And after several years working with my little agency here in Romania, I understood that every campaign must start with a good research. Every good campaign is based on a lot of data. So this is the first idea, and this is the main idea of MOCAPP. It's a big database with artists and celebrities and influencers and micro-influencers, and a lot of data for implementing a campaign in social media.
How does it work more specifically? What happens on the platform?
That's a good question. From research to contacting and contracts and payments, the platform shortened the time and the effort from weeks to minutes. A client or an agency enters the platform, sees all the profiles, all the influencer profiles, and gathers the data to prepare their campaigns. And then in the platform, you can contact those influencers or celebrities or their managers and start discussing with those influencers and start implementing the campaign. At the end of the campaign, the platform gives you the reports, the analytics, and also the invoices for paying those influencers. And at the end, you can see who was the most relevant, who was the best in your campaign, and you can work with those influencers in the future.
Basically, it provides everything from start till end for an agency. Okay.
Yes.
And the business model for the platform, how do you interact? How do you monetize it?
Yeah, the platform is a two-sided marketplace with a software and a service layer on top. So we have 3 subscription plans. We have the freemium, pay as you go plan. We have one brand account subscription and multi-brand subscription that's dedicated to agencies or freelancers that are working with more than 3 brands. For each successful campaign, MOCAPP adds a 5% or a 10% commission on top of influencers fee. And that depends on the monthly subscription, the monthly plan.
Okay. And how far are you on the roadmap? Did you launch the platform? How is it with the metrics, with the users and influencers on the platform?
MOCAPP has launched in November last year, 2019. And we have several clients, agencies, big brands, e-stores, e-commerce brands, and we have a 32% revenue growth in the last trimester. So I think we are growing, but we are just at the beginning, of course.
Yeah, and probably the crisis with coronavirus also impacted you as well.
Yes, I think that the pandemic hit us just at the beginning, at the launch. And looking back on this bump in the road, I'm pondering if it was a gift for us, maybe, because the strongest swords are forged in the biggest fire. So yeah, I'm an optimistic guy, and I think that with the crisis, the world crisis and the global pandemic, I think that we will prevail and we will come stronger after this.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of number of influencers or types of influencers on the platform, how are they distributed?
That's a good question, and every client asks us first this question. We have over 700 influencers in 7 countries, not just Romania, but Hungary, Moldova, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium. Of course, the majority of them are in Romania because we are launching here, but the platform is in English and is aligned to the European legal system. So if you are a European client, you can work using MOCAPP with any of those influencers. We have 10 types of influencers. They are artists, bloggers, YouTubers, athletes, actors, models, photographers, journalists, and so on. And also we have influencers from over 17 niches like fashion, beauty, parenting, gaming, food, and so on.
Any influences from the startup world, or maybe we can create a new category?
Yeah, we have a niche that's called entrepreneurship, and yes, I think that we have like 5 or 6 already there, bloggers and entrepreneurs that create content in social media, and they're open to be part of the campaigns.
If we think about the near future, like end of year or beginning of next year, what are a couple of the goals that you want to achieve, and how can the audience help you?
We are growing with 20, 30 new influencers each month, and we want to accelerate that enrollment process. We want to reach 2,000 providers, influencers, until the summer of 2021. Of course, we are signing new clients and agencies, but I'm very proud of our influencer app. That's an native mobile app for iOS and Android that we are working on. And I think in September, October, we will launch it, and that will be a big hit, because working with brands and agencies using just your phone, it's something that every influencer, celebrity, or manager asks us from the day one. So we are working on that influencer app, and we want to launch it this year. Of course, there are a lot of things that we want to do. We are launching in this summer a new fake influencer service that's providing quality audit for the first time in Romania, in partnership with Hype Auditor. That's #1 global quality service from United States. So we will be the first in that area also, because fake influencers and fake followers are a big problem right now in social media.
And if you think, like a final question, in the big picture, thinking like maybe 5 years from now on, how do you see this startup growing? What's the bold vision of the startup that you're very motivated and driven to achieve?
Thank you for your question. Our mission is to build leading tool in the global sharing economy. We are starting, of course, with YouTubers and bloggers and celebrities, but we are aiming for this bigger area, this sharing economy. That's a big thing right now, and it will be bigger in the next years.
The more digital we are, the bigger it is.
Yes, and as I always said, we are going to be more and more connected and more digitalized. But the connection between humans are more and more important, because we need to be with other humans, and we need other humans' recommendation, and we need other humans, we call them influencers, point of view and leadership. So I think that we are just at the beginning of this influencing economy, if you want, and a bigger place, this sharing economy.
So if people are curious to see more about the platform, they can actually check mocapp.net.
Yep.
And there they will find all the details about how it works. And also some people can join as influencers. Why not? Why not?
Yep. The influencers are welcomed, and the enrollment is free for now in 2020. And for the clients, I encourage you to test our platform. We have a freemium, and you can test our platform right away.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Florin. And everyone, see you tomorrow with another episode.
Thank you, Mircea.